Hey, FUMC Allen family, Pastor Mary Beth here. So it's the Monday after Christmas, which means it's an opportunity for me to look back and reflect on the whole season that we've just been through, Advent and Christmas. And as I look back on it, I am deeply grateful to our staff and volunteers and all the hard work that went into the whole experience that we had as a community in observing the season of Advent and the celebration of Christmas. I am so grateful that while COVID affected a lot of things, COVID did not affect the way we as a community of faith observed this season. Could not cancel Christmas, and so I'm very grateful for that. If you've not yet had the opportunity to engage with our worship services from Christmas Eve, two of them are recorded and on our YouTube channel. Our traditional service that took place at 5:30 on Christmas Eve, and our modern service which took place at 8:30. Both of those are available for you to engage with at any time. I want to encourage you to do that. It being the Monday after Christmas, that means it's that quiet week between Christmas and New Year, at least quiet for the church. It is a time of reflection for many people. And if you're on social media at all, there's all sorts of ideas and pieces and writings about this past year and the kind of year that it's been, this year of incredible change. And certainly, as I look back on the year, I can see that COVID changed a lot of things. It changed the way we do school. It's changed the way we shop. It's changed the way we interact with people who are not in our bubble. It's even changed the way we do church. But what I also know is that in a time when there has been rapid and significant change for all of us, one thing that has not changed is who our God is. Our God has always been, is still, and will always be all-knowing, all-present, all-powerful, slow to anger and abounding in steadfast love, the God of mercy and justice and kindness. And as we look to move into a new year, we want to invite you to refresh your relationship with this God. So if you look up the definition of refresh online, here's what you might find. Refresh, give new strength or energy to, reinvigorate, restore strength, replenish. Also think about what happens when you refresh a page on a website, that what was there doesn't go away. You still have what was there, but you can do more with it. Isn't that interesting? To think about what it might be to refresh this relationship with God that has always been there. That's the idea of prevenient grace, that God's grace is always there for us, even when we don't know it's there, even when we don't recognize it, even when we're not sure it's there. God always is seeking to be in relationship with us. What might it look like for us to refresh that relationship with God, to reinvigorate it, to give new strength or energy to it, to do more with it in 2021? It's an interesting prospect to consider as we move into a new year. And so on the first Sunday of 2021, we will not only come together in worship, both in person and live stream and recorded. We will come together intentionally seeking to refresh this relationship with God, give new strength and energy to it, to do new things with this relationship that we can be rooted and grounded in 2021. So we're launching a new worship series that we're calling Refresh, and we're gonna look at the ways that we can do that as we move into this new year. You know, what's true is that 2020 has been a year with a lot of change, and I'm not sure that 2021 won't have a lot of change as well. But when we're rooted and grounded in God's unchanging nature of loving, merciful, kind, justice, then it's exciting to think about what we together can do with God in 2021. So I'm praying for you. I hope you're praying for me. Shalom.